Welcome. In this video I will show you what to do if the firmware update failed for your G316 keyboard. First of all, make sure that it actually failed and not just hasn't been finished. Sometimes you just have to restart your computer after the firmware update to actually apply the changes. You actually get a notification about it. It's a Windows requirement about new devices. You have to restart Windows in order for it to be able to recognize your keyboard. But if it's not helping you, then try reinstalling your G-Hub application. And to do that, we have to close this window and then go to the Task Manager by right-clicking the taskbar, go into Task Manager. Now we have to make sure that we have disabled every process related to G-Hub. So the G-Hub itself, right-click it, select End Task, then the LG-Hub agent, LG-Hub updater, and Logic Game Launcher. Once you closed each one of them, let's open the Start menu and search for Add or Remove Programs. Now let's find the G-Hub in here. Click the three-dot icon next to this program, uninstall it. Confirm and wait until it's uninstalled. You can totally save your current settings. I even recommend doing so because they do not interfere with your device's firmware. Okay, and after that, let's reinstall the G-Hub using the setup file that we can download from the official Logitech website. And once you run the G-Hub installer, wait until the program is installed. It's gonna most probably take you a couple of seconds. Okay, and after the program starts running, if you don't see the firmware update that you can install right here, you can go and check for software updates for the program itself by clicking the gear icon in the top right corner, go into updates and checking for available updates. If you have an internet connection, it will find a new version immediately and start installing it. Then in the devices section, if you somehow can open your keyboard's dashboard, go to settings by clicking this gear icon in the bottom left corner of your window, then go to general, and here you'll be able to update firmware version manually in case there is a new firmware version online. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.